I would support doing that. But I think one of the questions for us right now, given last year and the fact that everything was slow walk, there were 101 different delay tactics and filibusters, and even with that, even though it took till Christmas Eve, we got through it because we got the 60 votes we needed. Well, now we have 59. And the big question that I have is, what are our Republican colleagues going to do with 41? Are they going to continue to block helping people who are unemployed? Are they going to block a jobs bill? Are they going to say that the country's going to go into bankruptcy rather than deal with the debt ceiling? Are we going to deal with health care? I mean, the big question I have is, are they going to work with us? And I hope that they will. We need them to work with us. We have colleagues that in the past, before they decided on this strategy of just say no, who worked with us. And that's really the challenge for us right now, is will we have colleagues that will step across the aisle in the interest of families and businesses that are struggling in this economy and work with us. And I hope that's going to happen.
I don't mean to give away the ending, but I don't think that they're going to. And the reason I don't think that they're going to is not as a character judgment on the individual members of the Republican caucus that need to make these decisions, but because electorally it's working for them. I think that they see themselves, the strategy of no makes Washington, which is defined as Democrats right now, makes Washington look impotent. And when Washington looks impotent, they run against Washington, despite their role in slowing everything down. And it helps them electorally. I think they see a big NO as their only agenda between now and November. And if they continue to say no, that can't be the end of legislation between now and November.
No question, Rachel, and you're absolutely right. I mean, they've had no accountability up to this point. They've been able to say no. We've had to struggle, as you know, with a very diverse caucus to get to 60 votes, and which means legislation isn't always exactly as I would like or you would like, although it's positive. But the reality is now it has flipped, because it's not just they're saying no and delaying. They're saying no will actually stop the country from moving forward. And so we'll see. I have every expectation that you may very well be right on this. But I think the accountability has changed, because with 41, instead of just filibustering, extending unemployment, and then finally voting for it after they've delayed it for 4 weeks, now they can actually stop it. Are they going to do that? Are they going to stop helping people? Are they going to stop helping our manufacturers in this country, our small businesses that need capital to be able to operate? Are they going to stop us on a jobs bill? That's a different question. And I think at this point, they ought to think long and hard about their strategy of no, because we'll continue to put these items forward. We're going to continue an aggressive agenda on clean energy, on lowering health care costs, making sure people get what they pay for, strengthening Medicare, making sure we're lowering health care costs for small businesses and individuals. We're going to make sure we move forward on a jobs bill, financial services reform, holding the banks accountable, all of the things that need to get done. But right now, given the rules of the Senate, they can actually stop everything. And so we'll see. We will see. And all I can say is that I'm hopeful that colleagues that we've been able to work with in the past will come forward and work with us, because too many people in this country are hurting. And we're going to continue to fight for them. And I have to tell you, coming from the great state of Michigan, nobody is hurting more than the folks in my state. And I'm going to continue to fight for that agenda for them. And hopefully, we're going to be able to move this forward.
Democratic Senator Debbie Stabenow of Michigan, thank you for your time tonight. I appreciate your optimism about the Republicans potentially turning around on this. If they don't, would love to have you back for Chapter 2 in terms of how Democrats are going to respond to their continued behavior, as I expect. Thanks very much,
Absolutely.
Senator.
Sure.